In this video, I'm going to help you add a new section to your notebook and also just review the whole thing in case there's anyone who got behind on it and just needs to see a refresher. So as a reminder, on the front you should have your first and last name and the class title. This is so that if you lose your notebook, it's really easy to return it to you, and also because I collect them and grade them every couple weeks and I want to be able to give you credit. When you open on the inside, you should have your reflection questions. If you're missing any, go ahead and pause the video now and make sure you have all 7. When you flip the page, the back side should be blank in case we want to add on more later, and then you have the independent reading section. If you're missing any part of this, go ahead and pause to make sure that your page looks like mine. Then we're adding a new page here, just to show you again. You have the reflection questions, blank side over here, independent reading, blank side on the back, and then we're adding these personal writing prompts. So this is going to be new for everyone. Go ahead and pause when it's good for you and make sure that your page looks like mine. All right, so to tell you a little bit more about these personal writing prompts, there will be times when we have either a creative prompt time to write or a personal writing prompt. Whenever we're doing personal writing prompts or creative writing prompts, I want to leave it open to all of you that you're always free to write whatever you want. So I might put a creative writing prompt up on the board. You might choose to write about something else creative, or you might choose to come to a personal writing prompt. You might choose one of these prompts to write about, or maybe there's something just completely different that you want to write about. The personal writing prompt and creative writing prompt time is really your time to have a less structured way to write and just get any ideas that are in your head on the paper. So you're always welcome during personal writing and creative writing to either use a creative writing prompt I give you, use one of these writing prompts, or if you just want to write about anything else, that is also encouraged. Okay, so then you'll have this divider you made and your entries. You'll obviously have more than mine, but I just want to give you a reminder about what your entries should look like. You should have the date for each one in the top corner. This is so it's easy for me to track when I'm grading, and also easy for you to look back on and what you were thinking on a particular day. Usually we'll start with our independent reading. You'd write IR and then whatever you're doing, summarizing or predicting, and then you want to put the next entry for that day, whatever it is, just right below that on the same page. Obviously you would actually have something written here. This is just an example. So let's say you're doing a personal writing prompt, PWP, you can put your writing number 5. If you're not writing about any of the prompts, you don't have to put a number. Or if you're doing the creative writing prompt, you could write CWP. And then sometimes at the end of class we'll come back for a reflection question. You can either write out the word reflection or just RQ and then the number. And then in order to save paper, it would be great if the next day, if you still have room on the page, to just start the date below the last entry. If you filled up the whole page, definitely go on to a new one, but really think about how you can save paper.